Hello guys, welcome back to today's video. So today we're starting more seeds. I have a bunch of seeds that are supposed to be started 4 to 6 weeks before my last frost date. Today is March 3rd. That is about 4 or 6 weeks, depending on what date you're talking about. It's always been like April 15th is what I've seen, but then this year when I put it into Farmer's Almanac just to be curious because the zones changed, it says like March 23rd, which seems so early to me. We don't have a frost on the forecast in the 10-day, but you never know. So I'm starting these seeds now and we're gonna see. Also, some of them are late, like impatiens, say 6 to 8 weeks, but you know, close enough. Things like that. We're gonna be starting impatiens. I got these pink baby dwarf ones. I did get some from Dollar Tree that are ones that are like in a planting medium, basically, that are sprinkled in a couple pots. I just like did that. They're ones that you could direct sow as well, but I want these earlier so that they're actually gonna be mature at a decent time, like around last frost date. So I ended up picking these up for $1.96 at where did I do this? I ended up picking these up for $1.96 at Walmart. There's only 20 pelleted seeds, but I figured might as well try it out. Then we have two different types of marigolds, which I'm gonna do a lot of because I want to put them around the garden as for pests. And then I also have a vegetable garden, which you might be able to see behind me, that I'm starting right now, and I want some of these in there as well. So we have Kilimanjaro White and we have White Swan F1 Hybrid Marigold. There's 25 of the hybrid white. I'm probably gonna start all of them. And then there's quite a few in this one from Roar Seeds. We also have Coleus. I want plenty of Coleus this year. I loved growing it last year. This is the rainbow mixed colors. Love Coleus. We also have Alyssum. I wanna see if I can grow this year in pots. Last year I started a few and had a couple plants, but I started them late and then they died off. They died off in the summer heat. So we're gonna try this again this year. It might not work. I also picked up at Walmart, I saw these, which I thought was curious because all of the tubers and seeds I have aren't this type, and we'll see if they actually turn out to be pom-poms. These are pom-pom dahlias, a mix of them. So we'll see. You never know what you're gonna get when you get dahlias from seed. They don't come back as exactly the right variety, but if these were in like a controlled environment, it might work. So we'll see. And then I got some bee balm from the library for free, so we'll try this out. And then Agastache or Agastaki, I don't know how to say this. I don't know if people in the gardening world even know how to say this, so we're gonna try this out. I got this from Baker Creek Seeds, and this is the Texas Hummingbird Mint Heather Queen. It's supposed to be really beautiful for obviously growing, but then hummingbirds as well. It's a perennial. So these ones are gonna be started outside of my greenhouse. It's supposed to be very warm this week and the lows are like in the 50s. So that should be amazing. And then I also have these little trays that I'm going to start some of these seeds in inside. We have Sweet William Tall Mix. I tried sowing this outside a few weeks ago and only like 3 or 4 came up, so we're gonna try that inside. Then I have more Snapdragons. This is also pretty late to start these. I have some in the greenhouse, but these are supposed to endure the summer heat, and I don't have as many as I want, I don't think, so I'm gonna start more, might as well, because I got 500 seeds in that one. And then I kept my dahlia seeds from a small dahlia that's like pretty puffy, so I'm gonna see what those come back this year. It's more of like a short variety that I could use as like landscape, but I did cut it last year and it was great. And then more petunias that I figured I would start as well inside. I do have a tray of them, but I just honestly I want to try to do more. I like sowed way too many seeds and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull them apart very easily, so we're gonna try this out. I also have my labels and marker. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Agastache or Agastache, I don't know how to say it, Agastache, and the bee balm. So I'm guessing I only have 10 seeds from the library for the bee balm. That's usually what they gave me. And then the Agastache has like 25, I think, in it. So I'm gonna do all of the bee balm seeds. And it says an inch, but that seems insane because these are tiny. So I'm just gonna cover them slightly, or I might just look it up once I'm not using my phone to film. So these are supposed to be really good for pollinators, the bee balm is, and same with this one. It's also a perennial, which I love. Also says that it's aromatic, attractive to pollinators, great in arrangements, and is used to make teas and mosquito repelling oil, which I thought sounded amazing because who doesn't want to repel mosquitoes? So I'll probably put it in one of the bed by the house as well to try to, you know, get mosquitoes to stay away. This says to surface sow. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drop a couple in each cell. I'll probably do like 10 cells. So for the ones that we're surface sowing, we're just going to push into the soil so that it has good contact with the soil. And then we'll water it in. This is a moist potting mix because it rained the other day and the potting mix has been just sitting out. So guys, I'm so excited for the garden. I don't know if you can see all the pots behind me. There's so many things for cold hardy annuals that I started that need to go out in the garden, and it's just so exciting. Now we're gonna try alyssum. This says 1/8 of an inch for alyssum. You can get quite a bit of seeds from the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree for seeds. It might be too late for you to get some because mine have been all picked over since I've looked recently. So I wanted to see, I saw someone get spinach from there and I wanted to get some spinach, but mine had nothing. I think I'm gonna do 15 cells and I'm doing like a few in each. Maybe I'll do 20. I forget that these are bigger trays. These are 72 count trays versus I usually do 50 count trays. Again, I'm just pushing these into the soil. Have you guys started seeds yet? I'm so excited about this year. You can hear the birds chirping. It's felt so nice outside lately. Just been amazing. Okay, so done 15. Okay, this will be perfect. So then I'll start the impatiens, which has 20 seeds. And this says 1/8 of an inch as well. So I'll barely cover that one and then the alyssum. And then we'll look up the bee balm one. So these are nice and large because of the pelletedness. I'm assuming the seeds are usually pretty small. So that's why they pellet them. That's usually what happens when they do seeds like this. So these are so easy to see. Impatiens are perfect for the shade. I have a shade garden. If you didn't see that video, I will link it for you. It is gonna be so beautiful and I'm so excited because it will have a lot of color if these impatiens work out. Oh my gosh, this worked out, you guys. Okay, so I'm wrong. I was thinking of the 50 cell count tray. This is 72, so it's 6 across, not 5. So I did 12 bee balm, 12 agasaki. What's 4 times 12? 48 alyssum. No. 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 34, and then I did the same amount of impatiens, right? 6, 12, yeah, 24. 24 impatiens. So there were actually 25 pelleted seeds in this 20 count one, so that's awesome. Since these impatiens have a pellet coating, I'm gonna push them in. And I'm gonna cover them for sure and water them really good. All right, that's one tray done. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do a half of a tray of coleus because I love it so much. I think there's a sunflower seed in here, you guys. So coleus seeds are so tiny, by the way. They're really easy. They're kind of like snapdragon seeds. They're easy to oversow. So I'll probably just wow, there's a lot in there. Thin them later. And I also have coleus seeds that I saved from last year, so I'm not worried about the amount of coleus seeds that I have. Now we're gonna do these dahlia pom-pom mix. And dahlias are really easy to sow. They come up really easily, and they also need to be 1/4 of an inch down. So I'm gonna make a little hole, and I'm probably gonna do 18. That's probably too many, but you know what? Because I already have other dahlias that I'm starting from seed, and I have some tubers too, and some that came back from last year. So I have plenty. I just want to sow a lot because I don't know what colors I'm gonna get, you know? So these ones, I'm gonna push into the soil, and then I'm gonna cover them. And then I'm just gonna start my other dahlias out here too, since I'm doing the pom-poms, whatever. That's what I did last year on like March 5th. Start them outside. So these ones I'm gonna sow heavier because they're from my own garden. So I don't know if they're gonna germinate as well or what. So we'll see. Actually, I might just do one per cell. Okay, I just literally had one cell I can't put anything in. That one's falling apart. I guess these trees split in half. All right, we're gonna do the white swan marigold. So I'm gonna do just as many as I can with the amount of seeds, which will probably be 3 rows. These are cool seeds. I've never grown marigolds before, so I don't know how any of this is gonna turn out. Honestly, a lot of these things I'm starting from seed, I don't know much about. All right, I'm gonna do 4 rows. And it says for the marigolds to lightly cover. All right, now we're gonna do the other marigold. This is the Kilimanjaro Whites. It's getting a little chilly out here. Oh my goodness, so many seeds, you guys. That's why I love the seed company, Roar Seeds. They're so good. All right, I also did 4 rows of that one. And then I'll probably do 4 rows of petunias as well from the Dollar Tree. And these ones are 1/8 of an inch. These are also like poppy seeds, snapdragons, whatever. They're so tiny, you guys. So that's why it's so easy to oversow these. But if I'm doing them in cells instead of the little trays, then it'll be easier to not, or to just, you know, take out the plug and do it that way. Like I can just cut off the one seedlings, you know? So, okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do tonight because I'm cold. It got chilly out here fast. That was good though. I sowed a lot of seeds. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things, you guys. That's a lot. I'm liking these 72 count cell trays because they have a lot of space, obviously, versus 50. You get a lot more. The stuff I did in the fall though, I didn't do well and I left them in trays. So a lot of the stuff. So it depends if you want more space or if you want more numbers, basically. Since these are only going to be 4 to 6 weeks and then I'm going to plant them out and I'm starting so many, I wanted to get 72 count trays because then I won't take up as much space in the little greenhouse. So that was my reasoning there. I just need to cover these few marigolds and then we'll be all done. So I'll probably let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching and stay tuned for another seed starting video because I have other flowers that I need to start as well here very soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in a video very, very soon. Bye guys.